Got my whiskey Coke. Out of a Coke glass. So I went and saw Suicide Squad today. And I posted my review on Facebook, but now I'm drunk, and so I'm going to talk a little bit about it while I'm drunk. My opinions will be more freeform and flowing because my parents were hippies and some. I liked Suicide Squad. I didn't love it. I thought it was good. I was really disappointed in how little Jared Leto as the Joker was in it, because Jared Leto was really, really good as the Joker. Now, I love Mark Hamill's Joker. As a Batman fan growing up in the early 90s, Mark Hamill's Joker is the Joker that I think of when I think of the Joker. And Heath Ledger's Joker was absolutely amazing, but no Joker has ever made my skin crawl like Jared Leto did. He really did an amazing job. Harley Quinn. It was not my favorite interpretation of Harley Quinn. Again, I grew up in the 90s. I saw Harley Quinn created. I mean, like, I didn't literally see Harley Quinn created. I wasn't at the studio when they're like, hey, Arlene Sorkin, come and play this character. But I saw Harley Quinn created because she was created in the animated series when I was a kid. I didn't much care for this interpretation of her and this interpretation of her and Joker's relationship. When I grew up, she was a cautionary tale about abusive relationships. And in this one, it's demonstrated several times that he really loves her. He goes to extreme lengths for her. Harley Quinn and the Joker are not hashtag relationship goals. Any girl who says that is either stupid or has no idea about the history of Harley Quinn and the Joker, because he is an and he abuses her. She leaves him for Poison Ivy. She turns into a lesbian because of how abusive and he was. So don't ever let yourself think that Joker and Harley are hashtag relationship goals. But in this version, he really loves her. I'm not sure I'm okay with that, but that's just because I grew up with that version of Harley. Still, Margot Robbie did an amazing job. I gotta commend her. Her voice is Harley Quinn, which has always been an important thing with Harley Quinn, is her voice. Because Arlene Sorkin has such a unique and incredible voice. More drink. She brings that to Harley Quinn in the animated series, and every version of Harley Quinn has tried to at least imitate or channel that version of Harley Quinn when doing the voice, including Tara Strong in the later Arkham games. This version of Harley Quinn had the ditzy, blonde, Joyzy accent, but without trying to be Arlene Sorkin, which is the first time I've ever seen that. I thumbs up Margot Robbie, this old school Batman the Animated Series fan. Thumbs up from me. I think that you did a great job with that. I don't necessarily care for this version of Harley, or for that matter, this version of Harley and Joker's relationship, but Margot Robbie, you did a great job without trying to be Arlene Sorkin, and that was good. Let's see. My runaway favorite was Jay Hernandez as El Diablo. That character was absolutely incredible. Jay Hernandez, you did a fantastic job portraying that character. Character was by far the best in the movie, and that's saying something because this is a movie with some ridiculous characters. Will Smith as Deadshot was Will Smith. He was Agent J from Men in Black. He was the military guy from Independence Day. I don't remember the character's name. He was Will Smith. And don't get me wrong, it worked. I thought it was good. I thought it was okay. But it just realized that when you go there, you're going to be getting Will Smith. And the movie had serious pacing problems, and there were a lot of instances where it was obvious that jokes were inserted later, not because of any sort of continuity things. Like the cinematographers did a great job of making sure that the actors and shots and stuff looked like they belonged in this. But the way that they fit into that particular scene just didn't fit. Like there's a scene where Colonel Flag runs up and hugs Deadshot. He's like, oh, that was a great shot, man. And that was so obviously added. Or the scene you've actually seen in the previews where she bashes in the glass and everybody turns out and freaks out because they hear the breaking glass, and she takes the purse, and Colonel Flag goes, what the hell is wrong with you people? And Harley Quinn says, we're bad guys, that's what we do. You never see the purse again. Well, the reason you never see the purse again is because that scene was added in later to try and lighten the mood, and honestly I think it hurt the final product because it was obvious that this was added. The overall pacing of the movie and the overall tone of the movie would have been better without this stupid bull humor that they tried to add. The movie had its funny moments, absolutely, but those funny moments were already organically a part of the movie. Those were the funny moments for me, not the moments that they added in later because of reshoots. Batman v Superman got slammed for being too dark, and then they're like, oh, Squad, we have to lighten the tone of Suicide Squad. Well, no, because it no longer fits within the context of this universe that you're trying to create. And that proves that Hollywood executives couldn't miss the point harder if they were a broken needle. Seriously, guys, come on. So I don't know if I've given away any spoilers so far, but when I actually post this video, I'll put a spoiler alert in there, just because I'm intoxicated and I don't know exactly how much I'm giving away. I honestly can't remember what I said at the beginning of this video, so what the ever. I love the fact that the whole problem was Amanda Waller's fault. Amanda Waller is the black lady in charge of the Suicide Squad. You've seen her in all the previews. I want to put together a team of some bad people I think that can do some good. That bit. The whole thing is her fault. The whole thing is her fault. There was a part at the end that I thought was a little too Hollywood happy ending for me, and that bothered me. And my wife disagrees with me. Well, she doesn't disagree with me about it being a Hollywood happy ending. She saw it coming from the beginning when it happened. It was overall a good movie. I absolutely enjoyed it. I would recommend anybody go see it on a discount day. See it in theaters if you can on a discount day, because there are some really stunning visuals, and seeing it in the theater it really does help the experience. But see it on discount day, because it's not worth full price, I'll be perfectly honest. It was a good movie. I enjoyed it. It was light years better than the Batman v Superman. Batman v Superman sucked a big donkey. Suicide Squad. Decent movie. Absolutely C+. I hope we get a sequel. I sincerely do. I hope that the studio stops f***ing with things. Stop it! Because when you f*** with things, you f*** them up. Period. I have never seen studio interference in a movie that has helped it. Ever. And this is the latest example. You're f***ing with it, messed it up. So stop. Stop f***ing with it. Because Hollywood's gonna listen to one drunk dude on Facebook and YouTube talking about one of the movies that they saw. Anyway, so Suicide Squad, absolutely go see it. Margot Robbie was good. Jared Leto was good. Jay Hernandez was my favorite. Will Smith was Will Smith. All the others were very good. So go see it in theaters. Go on a discount day if you can. Oh, and Josh, I'm gonna tag you in this. It was not a garbage fire of a movie, you so my wife just mentioned to me that I should talk about music, because I forgot that in my initial review too. The music was its own goddamn character. It was so good. Like, the amount of money that they had to spend on music licensing alone was incredible, because it has so much good music. And it was funny because some of the music that is in the previews isn't in the rest of the movie, isn't in the actual movie, I should say. The vast majority of it is, and they use it so well. It reminds me of, okay, so there are very few people who might know what I'm talking about. If you have played through the director's commentary of Left 4 Dead a couple of times they mention the music as a character and the music as an indicator. The music does a great job of massaging you into the mood. When they introduce the characters, each character has, I don't want to exactly call it a theme song, but sort of a feel song, something to get you in sort of the right state of mind for how that character is going to be. Because the thing about Suicide Squad, you got to remember, is that these aren't just DC characters. These are DC characters created by vastly different people in wildly different comic books with wildly different tones put on the same team, and it somehow still works. Fans of all these characters will be fans of this group. Yeah, it was a good movie. I enjoyed it. Go see it on a discount day. It is worth seeing in the theater if you go on a discount day. Don't pay full price for it. It's not worth full price. If you can go on a discount day, don't wait to Redbox it. So that is my drunk review of Suicide Squad. So, cheers.